I didn't want to compete with John Fogerty. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a wonderful day, the 28th of April, another Rotary Luncheon. If I could have everyone rise, and we're going to hear maybe a reflection. As Kevin nods his head. Thank you, Kevin. I didn't check with him.
It's okay.
He usually lets me know if there's a problem.
Please join me. We are grateful for this opportunity to gather as a 23rd Rotary Club in all the world and serve others. We are thankful for the youth who have joined us to share the discoveries and insights. We pray for wisdom for our efforts as we strive to make a difference in our community. May we have strength and clarity to achieve our goals and reflect brotherly love in all we do. And may we never stop working to make the world a better place for all people. Amen.
Thank you. We're going to do the pledge first and then the four-way test. I pledge allegiance to the flag and one nation. The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and prejudice? Will it be beneficial to all? Okay, we're doing guests first. So if you want to take a quick seat, I'm mixing it up here. We're gonna do guests first. Then we're gonna do a meet greet because you don't want to greet people you haven't met yet, right?
That's true. Yeah, I like guests. That means I get to go first before we get to handshake. Oh, look at me getting to go first. Thanks, Scott. All right. Come on, Heather, find your seat. All right, there we go. Char, you brought some wonderful guests. Would you like to introduce your guests and let them say hello?
I have 3 guests I'm very proud of. We have Vali Mogaladini, who is our Science Award winner, and her parents, Ravi and Lakshma. And I have to say, a little bit I learned about Vali's parents. They're rock stars. They're brilliant. You wouldn't believe everything that they're accomplishing. So glad to have you here.
Excellent. Thank you, Char. Mary Oliveira, you brought a guest. You need it.
I don't need the microphone. You can have the microphone. Today, and as Whitaker Center, as you know, celebrating our 25th anniversary, a lot of event happening in the last year, and we're thrilled to bring Bill Randall onto the team as our Chief Advancement Officer. So I'll let him give his 60-second elevator pitch to all of you.
It won't be 60 seconds, for sure. I'm Bill Randall. I've met some of you already. Mary's had me all over town since I got here, so I'm sure we'll be doing a lot more of that. But right now I'm coming from Downingtown, which is a little ways down the turnpike. I'll move closer eventually. I got to get there first, but really excited to be here. Whitaker's an awesome place. Really looking forward to helping Mary take to the next level. So thanks for having me. Thanks, Ruth.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Mary. Tamika?
Oh, okay. Thank you. I am coming from SBN Lattice Commercial Realty here in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. I'm excited to be here. I was invited by Carly from Members First. So I am just very appreciative to be here. I also brought a guest too, by the way. She's in residential. She works with Garmin Builders. Her name is Julie. Say hi.
Hello.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another guest? These are just 2. Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dina Jandari, and I am the director. I wear many hats. The director of event operations at the Civic Club of Harrisburg. Civic Club, if no one in here is familiar with the Civic Club, we're literally, hi, a board member. Well, I'm going to get this right. 127-year-old organization, and we are really turning it up at the Civic Club. We welcome you all. We are doing a lot of community programming, which means the doors are open. So we welcome you all to come and visit. Thank you.
Great.
Right, we have another board member too, Carla Hill. Yeah, Carla, she's old.
Excellent. Did I miss anybody? Who registered for this meeting? I'm just curious. Raise your hands. How many members here are here but didn't register? You owe me a scooter fee, by the way, for not registering.
All right, Sean, thank you very much for that. And now, I know it feels awkward, but just get on up and try to go meet those people that you just introduced to. So go ahead. All right. PowerPoint, Sean? So guys, we have a lot to get to today. So I'm going to try to keep myself on time because our the tall, skinny billboard guy or ex-billboard guy is going to be helping us with a really great auction this afternoon. So we'll try and get through some housekeeping. But before we do that, some announcements. Try to put these in sequence here. On May 5th, we have both a board meeting and a luncheon here. Dr. Benjamin Henry will be here presenting, and our exchange student, Jimena, will be here talking about her experience here on her exchange trip. On Wednesday, the 7th, we have a Rotary Means Business at the Capitol Blue Store in Enola. That's from 5 to 7. That is a district-wide event. Food's great. And then on the 10th, we have a lot of service coming up, guys. You know, spring's in the air, the pollen. So we are planting at the Peace Garden from 9 to noon on the 10th. That's a Saturday. That'll be pretty cool. Plan to get your hands dirty there. And if you want to just stay in the same clothes, come on out on Monday from noon to 1. We're going to be at the Swenson Plaza, which I believe is at Front and Walnut, right downtown, where the bridge is. Yeah. Front and Walnut. Okay, cool. So we'll be there doing some cleanup. And then Tuesday, the very next day, we don't need a lot of people for this because it's a small group, but we will be putting the final touches on our district grant with Youth Advocate Program up on 6th Street. And we're going to be meeting with them from 6 to 7:30. They'll be showing us how they can custom make t-shirts and some of the advocacy they're doing with those t-shirts. So if you ever want to know where to go, where do we go? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's right there. That's how I know where to go. So
Also where you register.
it is. Yeah, you can do that too. You can update your profile. Yeah. By the way, there is a new version of Club Rudder coming out soon, which we're very excited about.
Very excited.
So great that it came after I was doing all this, but that's so fun.
There's gonna be some new features. We're excited for like attendance and stuff like that and making sure.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
getting the right data.
So before we get to the boring business and then the exciting auction, we want to come up and highlight one of our students. And I'd like to turn it over to Shar. Would you like to do some introductions?
So, we do this every year. The Rotary is really great at that. The Environmental Club gives out an award to the student science fair projects. And this year we had 2 because the foundation decided to up the ante, I guess you could say that. So we had the one presenter, a senior, was unable to attend, but I thought I'd just recognize him. His name's Ian Lentz, and he was graduating from Camp Hill High School. He had a conflict of his senior activities. He couldn't attend, but his project was, let me see here. It's livestock key to ending emissions. And it was very, very detailed. And Ian was very exact in explaining his science project, and it was very impressive. In fact, he's going on to nationals, so at least we recognize somebody that really deserved it. But I have to tell you about all these students. It was so inspiring. I mean, I don't know, maybe I judged between junior and senior, maybe 15 students, and they were all so brilliant. I mean, it was humbling, actually. And when I met Valley and I was very impressed with her, I was thinking, oh my goodness, do you have a sister that's a senior that's also, got to finals? And here she does. So what a brilliant family. And I only leave it up to Ravi and Lakshmi. I mean, you have two brilliant daughters, and we need more and more encouragement and support with parents like you. So thank you for that. So I'd like to introduce Save Shri Vali Mogaladini. She resides in Enola, goes to school at Mountain View Middle High School, and her hobbies are creating new things from recycled materials, right on, Indian classical dance. And her project is titled The Effectiveness of Biodegradables in Enhancing Water Conservation for Sustainable Agriculture. Valley? Cheers. Is this clicker working?
It will not. Yep.
Hi everyone, my name is Saishivali Muglanidi and I'm from Mountain View Middle School. My project is about the effectiveness of biodegradable hydrogels in enhancing water conservation for sustainable agriculture. My statement of purpose. Water is an important resource for farming, and if we provide plants with too little water, the plants will not be able to germinate, and the plants can also wilt and die. But if we provide plants with too much water, it can easily wash away important plant nutrients. So we decided to choose this experiment because we can try to help provide plants with the right amount of water, and also help conserve our water resources. So hydrogels may be a solution for the agriculture. Our research question was which type of hydrogel is more effective for farming and agriculture? Coming to the background research, hydrogels are a network of polymers, and these polymers are long chains of repeating molecules. So when these polymers intersect and attach chemically to one another, they form crosslinks. These crosslinks form a type of cage to trap the water molecules. Coming to the hypotheses, our first hypothesis was that the hydrogel that was prepared with agar would absorb the most amount of water when compared to the HEC and the mixed hydrogel. The water retention is more and the desiccation is less in the HEC hydrogel when compared to the other hydrogels. Our third hypothesis was that the soil moisture retention will be more in the HEC hydrogel when compared to the agar and the agar plus HEC hydrogels. Our last hypothesis was that the mung beans and chickpea seeds will grow more effectively with the HEC. So our variables of this experiment, so coming to the constant variables were the soil type, environmental conditions, the amount of hydrogels that were used, the watering schedule, and the amount and the duration of the experiment. The independent variables were that we tested different types of hydrogels like agar, HEC, and agar plus HEC, or the mixed hydrogels. The dependent variables were the water absorption capacity of the hydrogels, the desiccation of the hydrogels, and the soil moisture retention of the hydrogels. Our controlled variables were the experiments that we did without using any hydrogels. So our materials that we used in the experiment were the electronic balance, the citric acid, agar HEC powders, boiling water, some petri dishes, and some pots. So coming to the experimental procedure number 1, which is the preparation of the hydrogels, we prepared 3 types of hydrogels by mixing 10 grams of citric acid powder with 40 grams of each agar and HEC powder. And for the mixed hydrogel, we used 20 grams of each powder. And in each mixture, we also added 500 ml of boiling water. So, we mixed each hydrogel mixture thoroughly before pouring them into the petri dishes to cool because we wanted to avoid the lumps in the hydrogels, and we carefully added 50 grams of each hydrogel mixture into each petri dish. Once the petri dishes cooled, we covered the petri dishes and we waited for 24 hours or 1 day before testing them. We repeated the above steps for more hydrogel preparation. Here on the side, you can see that these are the finished results of the hydrogels. Coming to the experimental procedure number 2, which is testing hydrogels with water absorption and evaporation. We first labeled 15 containers with each hydrogel name, and we labeled the hydrogel, and we labeled the pots or bowls as agar HEC and agar plus HEC. Then we weighed and recorded the weight of the empty pots. Then we carefully transferred each hydrogel into the and we weighed each container with the hydrogel and the empty container together. Then we submerged each hydrogel in water and we waited for 1 hour. Then we removed excess one. Then we weighed each soaked hydrogel in its container and recorded the weight as day 0 or as the initial day. Then we weighed each hydrogel for 5 days continuously. Here on the side again, you can see the result. Experimental procedure number 2. Coming to the data analysis for the water absorption and evaporation of the hydrogels, we calculated the cumulative percent change of the absorption, water absorption and evaporation using the formula down below. And coming to the averages or the data, you can see that the agar hydrogel has absorbed the most amount of water. Here for the water absorption or evaporation analysis, you can see that there's a bar graph from day 1 to day 5. And coming to the averages for the water evaporation, you can see that the HEC had retained the most amount of water and has had the had the least amount of water evaporated. Coming to the testing soil moisture retention with and without hydrogels, we labeled 20 pots for 3 types of hydrogels, including 5 for control pots. Then we weighed each empty pot and added 75 grams of hydrogels into each pot. Then we added 25 grams of hydrogels into each pot, and we mixed the soil and the hydrogels. Then we added 50 ml of water to each pot, and weighed each pot and recorded the weight. Then we prepared control pots using 75 grams of soil and 50 ml of water. We weighed each hydrogel for 5 days continuously. Here you can see that I have pictures for the agar HEC, agar plus HEC, and the control pots. Coming to the data analysis for the soil moisture retention with and without hydrogels. You can see that we again calculated the cumulative percent change using the relative percent change in water formula, which is provided down below. And you can see that this is my data and my bar graphs for each for all of agar HEC and agar plus HEC. For coming to the averages on day 5, you can see that the agar plus HEC hydrogel has had the most amount of soil moisture retention. Coming to the testing growth of Vigna radiata and Cicera areatinum seeds with hydrogels, we prepared 10 transparent pots for each type of hydrogel, and we using 60 grams of soil and 20 grams of hydrogels. Then we placed 5 mung beans and 5 chickpeas in 5 pots each near the walls of the transparent pot for the visibility of its growth. Then we prepared 5 control pots for both mung beans and chickpeas, and without adding any hydrogels. Then we measured the growth of the beans on the 3rd, 6th, 10th, 12th days. Here are my pictures for the mung beans at day 10, and those are my pictures for the chickpeas at this mung beans, and those are my pictures for the chickpeas at day 10. This is my pictures from mung beans at day 10 and day 12. Here, this are my chickpea plants at day 10 and day 12. Going to these are the bar graphs for experimental procedure number 4 for both mung beans at day 10 and chickpeas at day 12. For mung beans, the controls have died, and for chickpeas at day 12, the controls have died. You can also see that the agar plus HEC hydrogel has worked the most effectively and efficiently with both mung beans and chickpeas. Coming to the conclusion, our first hypothesis, our experiment has supported the first hypothesis, because the agar hydrogel has absorbed water. Our second hypothesis was also supported by our experiment that water contains more energy density in HEC hydrogel when compared to the other hydrogels. Our third HEC hydrogel at the most soil moisture retention. And our fourth hypothesis was not supported by our experiments because the mung beans and chickpeas, which were grown in the agar plus HEC or the mixed hydrogel, were grown most effectively with that hydrogel, most likely due to the synergistic effects of both the hydrogels, because the agar hydrogel had the ability to absorb the most amount of water, and the HEC hydrogel had the ability to retain the water for longer periods of time. Coming to a discussion, our experiment has a chance of having observation errors, so we reduced. We tried to reduce these inevitable errors by having 5 trials in our experiments. To further improve our study in the future, we would like to grow multiple plants in various hydrogels because this idea could aid in our everyday agriculture and could help in our water conservation. These are my references, and thank you everyone for your time.
You know, she blew you all away, so. So bad, me too. Ellen? Ellen would like to present the award to Valley.
I'm sure you science picture.
On behalf of the Rotary Foundation of the Rotary Club of Harrisburg, it is our honor to present you with a check in the amount of $750,000.
All right, yeah. Good job, Foundation.
750, okay.
Close enough.
That depends on how well the auction goes, I guess. All right, that is fantastic. I always feel like my high school and middle school experience is really lame compared to some of the students who come up and talk about all this. It's great. All right, so the reason I have my laptop up here is we're going to get into some housekeeping. We got some bylaws, we got some boards, and we have some elections, okay? So just a quick rundown. Currently, here's who's on the board. Excuse me, Megan Bachmore, Christopher Baldridge, Ellen Brown, Sean, Heather Reister, John Hickey, Wendell Hoover, Brian Jones, Carly Lucas, Shar Magaro, Tony Mark, Lenny Marshall, Brian Estella, and me. Next year, we will be effectively rolling off by design Ellen Brown, who's currently our foundation president. Vlad will be rolling off, and Tony Mark and Wendell Hoover have both completed back-to-back consecutive director terms, which is amazing. We thank them for their service.
Current nominees. Yeah, the following nominees wanted to come up, so we give you a little round of applause. Jilly Barley. We got Janetta Politis. Mr. J.C. Collins. These three will be our board nominees coming up for the 2026 year. So if you guys give them a round of applause, these will be our new board members. We're excited. See you guys in June for your induction.
If any previous presidents have any better historical memory than I do about how we vote on these, I think we just call for a vote. If we have any discussion on any of the nominees, we can have that now. If not, I will be happy to hear a motion to accept the board slate for 25-26. John Hickey with the second. Thank you very much for the first and for the second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? All right, that works. Okay, so we get all that out of the way. Last thing we do before Andy gets the stage, about 10 days ago, I sent out an email. I think it was on Good Friday, it might have been the Thursday night before. We are proposing a change to the bylaws. Actually, we're catching a change that we didn't implement, but we already voted on, which was around the foundation board and the trustees and all the other stuff. That was already approved. What was redlined out to you guys was a change in membership, and it really comes down to two functions. I'll highlight them here. Happy to take it back and forth if you guys want to ask some questions. But we're simplifying membership. We're adjusting some of the cost to be in line with current costs today. And I will tell you that the study and the research that's gone into this goes back to the very end of Beth's year and then into Ellen's year and into mine as well. The whole change of venues was an experiment to try to reduce costs, which was very successful. So we're constantly trying to provide a better engaging experience here. So if anybody has any questions on what I already emailed out to you, be happy to field those now if there are. Okay. Would anyone like to make a motion for a vote on those proposed changes?
Motion.
Secretary Wendy, thank you very much. We hear a second. Brian Jones, Vice President, thank you very much. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Yeah, get. Okay. This is a marathon. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to take a backseat and do whatever our auctioneer would like me to do. But as you know, we are having a foundation auction. If you remember 3 years ago or so, we did this at the Hilton. I walked away with an iMac computer.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
By the way, we are doing this live, so if you hear some stuff, those are people in the Zoom. Thanks, Scott.
Hey, everybody. Quick questions and then one comment. 3 quick questions and 1 comment. Question number 1's easy. How many people in this room, show of hands, love our pancake breakfast? I had that feeling that was gonna be easy. How many people think it's awesome that we get to participate with the youngsters in our area with the science fair and the essay? Yeah. How many people think Scott Stevens is an awesome president of our club? So that was kind of a warm up because when we have an auction, you basically raise your hand when you want to bid, and you guys are really good at raising your hands. So thank you. One quick comment, a lot of you guys came to my retirement party the other night. It was a big surprise to me. I will say this, my wife's a big fibber. I always thought she was really honest, but now I realize that she could tell a lie like, but no, excited for retirement and at my words that came out very quickly at the retirement dinner, I said, I love Rotary. Always have and always will. My parents are lifetime Rotarians, as I will be as well. I don't intend to leave this club and do anything different than what I've always done, which is help raise money and help have fun doing it. So today we get to help raise money, we get to help have fun doing it, and we have a number of gifts. Do we care what order we doing these in? No,
Any way you
we
want.
don't care. I like it. So West Shore Homes is the big daddy up here because BJ Warren owns West Shore Homes gave us a gift card for $5,000. And if you have a project at your house or your neighbor's house or your daughter's house, it would be an awesome way to start the project because you would have this great value. It's listed as $5,000 and we'd like to try to raise as much money as we can. So what we'd like to do is kind of think to ourselves, everybody likes a bargain. Let's see if somebody would like this gift and we'll just split it down the middle. You could we'll start the bidding. Does somebody have an interest in starting the bid that high at 2,500? Somebody have a heart for this? It's okay if you don't. Just curious. All right, let's do it the other way. Let's start as low as we can. People love a bargain. How about somebody have $500 that they would like to have a new door, new window, new project at their house? Anybody? Thank you. I have $500. Now, I know that's a good start. So if we double it and somebody says, oh, no. And that's too generous. Let's make sure we get a little bit more money for the foundation so that we can have the science fair next year. And let's see if somebody wants to offer $1,000 for the same item. Anybody else? Big project at your house. It's okay. Thank you. I have $1,000 bid. Now that's a really good start. So we won't go all the way to 2,000. We're just gonna go right down the middle. We're gonna look for a $1,500 donation to the foundation. And then you would have this great gift that you could have a new door. They put a new door in my house. Come in my house, it's an awesome door. I'm looking for a $1,500 from somebody that says, I would like to have new windows in my house. New door, bathroom. Anybody? Don't be shy. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna count to 3, and the third time I'm gonna sell this great gift for $1,000. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I thank Wendell for his generous, his house and see his new building. Okay, this is for somebody that likes to eat and drink. It's a 5-course wine paired chef's tasting menu provided by Mountain Laurel Catering. And it's a $1,800 value, and we do the same thing. Somebody likes to eat and drink and have fun. It's $900. Somebody have.
Oh, some details. If you like.
I don't want my glasses.
You want me to read them?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so this is provided by a member, up to 6 guests. Okay, it's a 5-course wine paired chef's tasting menu. $1,800 value.
Oh, I can see clearly now. Well, 6 guests. I mean, that's like you have friends. Okay. I can make myself available. I'm retired. I got nothing going on. Okay, so let's do this. Let's, who would like to host this event? $900? Oh, we tried that. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We'll go with a cheap thing. We'll go $450. $450. So somebody like the idea? Thank you. I got $450. Now we'll go the other way. We'll try to double our money because, you know, we at least should ask. Great opportunity. Make friends. Have fun. Drink a lot of wine. Eat a great meal. $900. I'm gonna count to 3 again. $900 over here. Thank you.
Long.
Thank you.
Although I will say, I've used them, they are phenomenal. If you have special needs for gluten-free or anything like that, I've used it for a private party at home, and they really are excellent.
All right, we have $900. I'm gonna give everybody one last chance. $1,250. $1,250. Anybody? This is it. This is it. This is your chance. Okay, got to 3. 1, 2, 3, sold. Thank you so much. Very good. 40 tickets, $30 each, proudly PA event, 6/14/25. And we wanted to sell them in groups, like, how do we want to do this? 10, 10, 10?
We have a total of 40 tickets.
Okay.
So you want to buy all 40? Awesome.
You have to have a lot of friends.
You have to have a lot of friends for that. You want to buy 4?
Employees.
Yeah, and this was donated by Gift Baltimore, so appreciate that. From 1 to 8 p.m. on the 14th of June. It's also in partnership with M&T Bank. Easy way to bring friends, family, colleagues out to a nice day over at, I think it's at Hunter Mansion? 400 Park, sorry.
All right, should we try to sell 40 to one person? Somebody have a big family, yes. Football team or 2?
Can you get the whole 10
Yeah,
for 40 people?
family reunion.
So you can come and go as you please and for your company.
Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's just think of ourselves. It's $1,200 value. And if we say, hey, for $600, you could get 40 tickets. Anybody have an interest in that? Does anybody? It's okay if you don't. I don't have any employees anymore. I would do it. Yeah. All right, here's, we'll do it the other way. We'll do groups of 10 and we'll look for $100 for 10 tickets. 10 tickets. That's a good deal, right? Okay, let's try that. $100 for 10 tickets. Anybody? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is great. Can I do it that way? 1, 2?
Yeah.
1, 2. I need 2 more people that would love to do this. I have 2. That's awesome. Thank you. Who else? It's okay. Well, hey, can we stop there for a minute?
We can pause.
Okay,
Sure.
let's do that. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Janetta. And we'll go to item 3. 4. Woo.
Jeanette and I will take all of them and.
Oh, even better. No, Janetta and Mary took all the tickets, so they took the 20 and 20. Thank you. Well, this is going swimmingly. Okay, I love a baseball game. Who doesn't love a baseball game? And on July 4th, you get to go watch the Harrisburg Senators in the M&T box. Food and drink is extra, but you get the fireworks. Now, the value is $600.
For how many people?
I think it's like 20.
Yeah, I'm into 20.
These are the details. 20 tickets, 3 VIP parking tickets. And basically, you get to park right in the shadow of the stadium. And then you get 4 parking passes. They're out in the back 40, but still, you get 7 people that can park for free. Okay, they're playing Altoona that day, the Altoona Curve. 20 tickets, July 4th.
Air conditioned.
That is important.
It is important.
Yeah.
You've ever been to a Senators games?
Think about it. If you have to text your wives or your husbands or your best friends, let me know. We can stall for a minute.
Many people?
20.
People. Bring your whole family.
That's a Julie.
Or coworkers. Or customers. Whatever you want to do. It's fun. It's a good time.
All right. All right, we're splitting it down the middle again. We're gonna go with that half price policy, which is a good deal at $300. I like baseball, you like baseball. Oh, thank you. I got $300 and that's exciting. Thank you. Now 450 is the new number. Somebody else, don't be shy because it's the Senators, it's 4th of July. You can have a hot dog, a Pepsi, Cracker Jacks, something like that. Right, I got $300. Anybody else? No. Okay, it's all right. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Sold. Thanks, JP. This might be my favorite item. Yeah, this is a billboard donated by a really good company.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, like the new guy. Stealing my thunder. You know, when I was in charge, I used to say, hey, if you buy this, I'll give you a lot more than the value that they're talking about. I'm pretty sure Tim Joyce would do the same thing. It's a $500 value.
Yep, that's what I put on here.
I gotta warn everybody, we have a $300 bid. Oh, Tori asked where it is. So basically, it's one of the digital signs that we have, like in Cameron and Hurst Street or Second Street coming into the city. And we basically try to work it out where you might want it. The person that got it last time wanted it at Route 39 at Colonial Road, for example. But there's 40 of them, so within reason, there should be one that'll make somebody happy. You could put for a good time, call Char Magaro on it. So ours is a better idea. It is.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. I have $300. Do I have a bid for $500? Does somebody say, I really want to do this billboard thing? I know the billboard guy.
Are you designing it?
Oh, the question is, what are we going to put on the billboard? Am I designing it? We'll certainly design it. You know, no worries that way. Send us a picture, send us the copy that you want. Tell us when you want it, and we'll make it happen.
Is it one flash?
Yeah, how many seconds do they get?
Notice the new guy doesn't even show up today.
Right?
When I was in charge, it went smooth. Yeah, John.
6 seconds a pop, 10 per minute.
Yeah, you're up a bunch of times.
You're gonna see it. How many days is this there?
Did I tell you how many people saw my billboard about retiring?
It is very exciting to see your face on the billboard. Any new member who's gotten their face up there, it is exciting to say you're on the billboard in Harrisburg.
You had a question, how many days does it stay up?
Susan B., what did we do last time? Was it 4 weeks?
For us, it was, I think it was 2 to 4 weeks,
2 to 4 weeks.
as you could arrange it
Thank you.
for our schedule.
Susan B.'s like a spokesperson for this item. She's a believer. Okay, so we have a $300 bid. I feel good about that. But just in case somebody's out there saying, I really want to do this. I have $500. I want to donate to the foundation. Raise your hand. Oh, thank you. I have $500 and feel good about that. Hold on to that now for a second, because I know Susan B. might have something to say about this. So we'll just try one more time, $600. Just being nice.
Okay.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, we have a $600 bid. Now, I don't want to be that guy to say sold. I wanted to ask a question. Should we go 700?
601.
This is for the foundation.
605.
It's okay. Thank you very much for your bid. And so-
David, what am I allowed to do?
Here's what we're gonna do. We have 600, right? And you have 600 that you'd be happy to spend? Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm not putting words in your mouth. And we'll do 2 billboards. And we'll do one here and one here, and we'll raise $1,200.
Yes.
We're not showing up.
Yes. Great guess.
It's, the new guy told me, he says, anytime you want to get a free cup of coffee, stop by and have one. He didn't say anything about giving away free billboards. Okay, we are gonna play some golf at the Country Club of Harrisburg. Play around for 4 at the Country Club of Harrisburg. Thank you.
No, there's a bunch of golfers.
Gotta warn you, somebody already bid on this thing. So I have a $200 bid. And, again, it's a $400 value. I like playing at the Country Club of Harrisburg. In fact, I probably would play in the group if somebody bought it and wanted me to. We have 200. We're looking for 300. Does somebody love to play golf like I do? Anybody? I have 200. I wanted to get 300. Anybody a golfer like I am? All right, it's okay.
Oh, 200 because I'm paying for any house.
You went 300. Thank you. So we have,
Also people on the Zoom. I don't know if Carolyn or Jeff want to bid.
all right, we have $300 bid. We're gonna go full price. Does somebody want to offer $400? Yeah.
It's up more, so.
We have 300. We're looking for 400. We're gonna sell this. 1, 2, 3 sold. Thank you, Chris. Oh, this is fun. Okay. I personally love the Hershey Bears team, and this is an awesome item. It's 4 tickets to a Hershey Bears playoff game in the Fulton Bank Suite. Brian.
Can I give some more details?
Yes, please.
So I'll be there. That's the worst part of the entire deal. You get food and drink unlimited that night. And I'm slowly working on my contact there to get whoever wins this into the tunnel to give the players a fist bump as they're going out of the ice to start the game.
Sweet.
So I can't guarantee that yet, but I think it's gonna happen.
Now, the value is 300, right?
I put 400, but I have no idea.
Oh.
The drink is included.
Yeah, you get the tickets, then you get a parking pass in the suite parking.
Yeah, it's amazing.
If you like to eat and drink, you could really make out on this deal. Hey, no, this is great.
Oh, I'm sorry, the game is Friday night, 7 PM against our hated rivals, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms.
Okay.
Friday night.
So it's this Friday night. Yep, check your calendar. I have a $300 bid already. So this is good. This is exciting. Does somebody say, I really want to do this? And I have $400 for the fountain? This is the Hershey Bears playoff game, Friday night. I have 300. I'm looking for 400. This is for the hockey fans. You have to like knock your teeth out before you go to this game or something like that. Anybody?
No.
We're not talking pickleball, Fraley. We're talking hockey. I got 300 and I feel good about that. I just was thinking that maybe there was somebody like Janice Black who would like to go to the hockey game. All right. No, it's okay. I'm gonna count to 3 and Scott's gonna get this. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Scott. This is a really cool idea. 2 VIP tickets to see the Counting Crows at the Hollywood Casino on July 3rd.
That's an anonymous donor.
What do you mean it's anonymous?
It means there's no name.
You mean Scott bought too many tickets?
2 VIP tickets to see the Counting Crows. Does anybody know a Counting Crows song? They are a jam band, right? Yeah, you got to be able to dance. All right, we have an opening bid. Somebody was very generous and offered $200 as an opening bid. It's $400 value. I'm looking for $300. If you say,
Also want further details on this?
yes, please.
It's at the Members First. They have a pavilion that is right next to the stage. Open bar. You must be 21, so it's open bar the entire night as well. But I recommend that you vote before you go. It's a good time. So.
I could be the designated driver. Looking for a friend to go. All right. 2 tickets, right?
Tickets.
2 tickets. We have a $200 bid. We're looking for $300. Counting Crows. Counting Crows. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Counting Crows. $200 bid. I would sing some of it for you to kind of get you in the mood. No, I'm going to count to 3 again. Thank you for participating. 1, 2, 3, it's sold again, Scott. Thank you for.
He's got that one part down.
Dancing.
Yeah. I was thinking.
Hey, golfing at West Shore Country Club. Matt Staub, former president of our club, past president of our club. Matt Staub is saying, hey, get 3 folks, come over to the club, play golf, and we'll have fun. Matt will probably buy you a couple drinks and a cheeseburger as well. You can tell him I said that. And it's a $300 value. It's at the West Shore Country Club with Matt Staub. Do I have some golfers? Is somebody say, hey, I'd like to do? Thank you, Carly. That's what's the $150. Thank you. Does somebody else say I'd like to give $200 and help the foundation raise money? Golfer. I played 185 times on the first tee at the West Shore Country Club. Good year. Yeah, it was a good year. Okay, I have 150, and I know you guys want to do this, but I'm going to sell it. 1, 2, 3. Sold. Thank you, Carly. All right, we're down to the last. 5 to go. This is cool. A custom designed necklace with silver onyx, carnelian, and shell, donated by my girlfriend, Char Magaro. $275 value. I have a $275 bid. Ooh, take a look at that. Think about your wife, think about your girlfriend, think about yourself. You should put that on, Scott. I'm telling you, you can pull that. There you go. Wear that to the pancake breakfast. Choking for me. 275. I have a bid for 275. 350. Somebody say I'd really like this. 350. 50. Somebody saying I really would like that item. 275. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's from Carolyn. That's from Demarest. Thank you, Carolyn. Our gift basket with $200 in gift cards. Ooh. Let's What's in there, my friend?
A waffle maker and a lot of coffee and tea and pancake stuff. How fitting.
And there's also,
And there's a giant gift card. in the
And
front.
a giant gift card?
Yeah, I can't see the amount. That's for our friends at UPMC.
It is, yes.
That's.
And $200 in gift cards there too.
Wow.
So what you see, and also $200.
That's awesome. Such a great gift.
And I'll help you take it out to your car.
Right, $250 value. You could be a hero coming home today. $125 bid. I got 125 there. $200 bid, 200, somebody saying, hey, I'd really like to, thank you. I have $200 there, 250, full value.
Where's the gift card?
200, and I'm looking for 250, and I'm looking for somebody that says, I really like breakfast, more than I like lunch, more than I like dinner. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Protein pancakes.
I have 200 there. Thank you. I got 225 there. I'm gonna try one last time at 250, and then I'm gonna count to 3. 225 right there. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for your support. Speaking of eating, it's a $50 gift card to the restaurant of your choice in the Hershey Chocolate, sweetest town on earth. Thanks, Patrick.
It's actually Iron Hill.
Oh, I misspoke.
That's okay.
Iron Hill Brewery in Hershey, Pennsylvania, right on the main street. Can't miss it. On your left as you go out towards Lebanon. $50 gift card. You can do it all in beer, or you can have a cheeseburger and beer. $25.
It's already a bid.
Oh, do I know that?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Ellen. Ellen's on for 50. She's at 50. What? Someone's got to be.
I love that.
Well, I'm sorry, $50,000.
You never know what you're gonna get when you come to a Rotary meeting. Like a box of chocolates. All right, Ellen was very generous at $50. Did somebody say, no, 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 no. I have $100 and I really want to donate to the foundation and I'll get a $50 gift card.
I'll do it for 60.
I like your thinking, $60. That's nice, thank you. All right, now just to be fair, I'll look for 70. I've got my girlfriend to give us 70.
Get out now.
You're not gonna let her. You are?
For the foundation people.
That's right.
Don't let her win.
You live right there.
80. Ellen Brown, $80. Thank you, Ellen.
Okay, we're down to the two most important ones, a bottle of wine. Bottle of wine, 2 glasses and an artisan made wine.
4 glasses.
4 glasses.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Custom made maple with brown, with walnut thread down both sides.
Lovely.
Valued at 50, I have a $50 bid. Not to get greedy, but let's ask if someone wants to give $100, just because it makes sense to me. $100, you get the wine, you get the glasses, you get Scott Stevens to come over and open the bottle.
And they'll drink it all.
We lost our.
I got 50.
It was strong. It was strong.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Richard Utley was nice enough to do that, folks. This might be the most popular item of the day. Anybody go to the grocery store and try to buy a dozen eggs lately will appreciate that Ellen is donating 2 to 3 dozen fresh eggs from the farm.
Are they organic? Yeah.
We put it says on the top of the box, Scott.
Hand gathered, raised with love,
How old are they?
made in the USA.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Scott will come over and make an omelet for you on Saturday morning. Yes, yeah. All right, I have a $20 bid. We feel good about that, but let's just see if we can get 30.
Maybe we could split them up into 3 different dozens.
Yes, because who can eat 3 dozen eggs?
Marion, thank you. $50. All right, hold on. We're all going over to Marion's house for Eggs Benedict on Saturday morning because she just offered $50 for 3 dozen eggs. Thank you, Marion. Does somebody else say, oh, no, Marion, not so fast, my friend. I have friends that come over to my house for breakfast too. I have $75 for these eggs. That's the price of Giant. I'm telling you. It's the same price, 75, 3 dozen eggs, and you gotta be lucky to get them. I have 50, I feel good about that. I'm gonna count to 3. You're gonna miss it. 1, 2, 3, thank you. You've been a wonderful one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Guys, I know we ran a little late, got a lot accomplished today. The final tally has been drawn. Raised over $5,000 today. $5,000. Thank you so much. With that being said, if please police after yourselves, and we'll get out of here. And we're only about 12 minutes past due. So thank you, Andy, for running the auction. Go out and serve. Thank you.